Hello! Today we're going to talk about the importance of strength training because it's one of the most effective ways to keep your body in shape or get your body in shape at any age, and especially over 40. Over the age of 40, it becomes even more important. So, my camera's a little crooked here. Alright, so I'm going to tell you why it's so important. I've been strength training since I was 13, and I'm 41, and it's really helped keep my metabolism up. I can eat not whatever I want. I do eat in a really specific way, but I can eat gelato and pizza and all the things I like sometimes and keep my body looking how I want because I've maintained muscle mass. And it doesn't matter if you haven't started yet. You can start now. Like if you're 40, 50 or younger and you think, oh, but I haven't started strength training, so that's not going to work for me. It is. You just have to give it some time. You have to start strength training and let yourself build up the muscle mass to increase your metabolism. It increases your metabolism while you work out, but then also it increases your metabolic rate all the time. Your metabolic rate is just higher in general because the more lean muscle you have, the muscle needs to be fed, and so that's increasing the metabolism because it needs more energy to be put into it to maintain it. Whereas when you don't have muscle mass, there's nothing that's like keeping that heat cycle going in the body so that you need more calories. And then as you age, the metabolic rate just gets lower for everybody. That's what happens as we age. Our metabolic rate goes down every year. I think after the age of 25 is when that starts. And when you strength train, you counteract that effect because you keep your metabolic rate up. That doesn't mean that your metabolism will stay the same as when you're 25, but you will keep increasing the metabolic rate, or maintaining it at a certain level. So when we strength train, there's a lot of different kinds of strength training, but a lot of women, which this video is kind of focused more towards women, but a lot of it also applies to men. But I work a lot with women increasing their strength. We like to, as women, have muscular endurance, not necessarily creating a lot of mass. Some women like mass. It also depends where you live in the world, what's in style for body size and shape. But muscular endurance creates lean muscle mass that isn't bulky, and it allows you you're able to perform physical movement, whether it's at work, with exercise, whatever kind of physical movement. You have more endurance to do it longer periods of time, which is really nice. Even as we get older and we want to be able to keep up with our kids or grandkids, strength training is very helpful with that. Even just one time a week. If you can do 2 times a week, that's even better. 1 time a week, you'll still get results, and it might be more reasonable for you. It helps a lot with weight loss, as I mentioned, because you're increasing your muscle mass, you're increasing your metabolism. You can actually eat more without gaining weight because your muscles need the fuel. And so then you don't feel like deprived, like you have to eat super low calories to lose weight, which never really works in the long run. And it helps you just to find that balance in your body of how much you can eat and keep your body the way you want it to, the way that you want to, and feel satiated and like you get to eat the things you want and you're happy with what you get to eat, but you're also disciplined in a way that feels healthy and energizing to you, not like you're suffering or not getting the things you want, not like you're depriving yourself. That's the balance that we want to get to, and strength training helps get to that balance. It increases bone density, which helps to prevent osteoporosis, which is something that many women can be prone to have happen as they get older, like the curving of the spine, losing the good posture. When you strength train, it prevents that from happening because it increases your bone density. And also just developing the muscles helps you keep a good posture. Also, if you work at a desk a lot, we can tend to get like this, and it opens the body up. So it strengthens the joints. So it helps you to have less joint issues as you age by strengthening the bones, the tendons, and the ligaments. And it creates less muscle loss each year as you age than if you didn't do strength training. It gently reduces the risk of injury, it greatly reduces the risk of injury by strengthening your muscles, your connective tissues, and increasing bone density. So as you get older, many people might fall or get injured when they're doing sports, but if you're doing strength training, you're a lot less likely to get injured as you age, keeping you active for much longer. It helps prevent arthritis. It increases your overall energy level through the whole week. Just because you did a strength training session, you'll have more energy through the whole week. And it helps to decrease stress and anxiety, increasing your mood, just like other sports do as well. Cardiovascular, yoga. So in addition to all its other benefits, strength training has that same result of increasing your overall mood. It helps to keep your skin in place, like to not have sagging skin. As we age, our skin begins to sag. When you strength train, it helps that to be less dramatic or happen more slowly. And so it has a lot of effects that are kind of like anti-aging, like reverse aging. Like, I went to a nutritionist when I was 37, and she did a test on me to see my biological age, and it was 27, and that's because of all the sports that I do. And one of the main ones, or not main, but one of the ones that I've done since I was 13 is strength training. Sometimes I did a lot of it, sometimes I did less of it. I changed things up to not get injured, but it makes your biological age lower. It makes all the aging things happen more slowly. So it's very, very, very beneficial and important for you to do some kind of strength training. Yoga is also a kind of strength training. I mean, it's a body weight strength training. I do a lot of yoga because I teach yoga, and I do 1 to 2 strength training sessions per week, and then I do various cardio sessions per week, and that works really well for me. But I feel that most women need to do at least 1 strength training set a week, unless they're getting all the strength training they need done through yoga. And strength training can be with weights. It can be just with body weights. It can be with elastic bands. So through this video, I hope that you've understood that to be in the shape that you want to be in, adding strength training into your regular life is going to greatly enhance your physical fitness interiorly, like that people don't see, and also how you look, and your overall health and youngness, youthfulness, reversing aging effects, and allowing you to enjoy food more because your metabolism's higher and feel better. I offer a full body strength training class for women of all ages. There's women in there from pretty much everyone in that class is over 40. It could be for women under 40 because it's challenging, but even my mom is in the class, and she's in her 70s, and she does it amazingly. She's in super great shape for her age. So if you are a woman and you would like to get into strength training and you want to do it from home, think about signing up for my Zoom class. It's once a week. It's 1 hour. It's on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Central European time. So that's more like in the morning or the late morning in the US. It's taught in English, so if you're from a different country and you'd like to practice your English, it's a good way to practice. And the monthly subscription includes a monthly Zoom meetup where I just give you support in tweaking your nutrition and in tweaking other aspects of your life to help you transform your body the way that you want to, because we want to do the strength training class, but there's other factors. So for 50 euros a month, you're going to get that weekly class. You get the recordings, so you could do it twice. You could do it a second time per week if you wanted. And then you get a group coaching session, a 90-minute group coaching session where I'm going to laser coach you with your specific challenges with transforming your body. So that together is going to help you to create long-term sustainable changes, lifestyle changes, to have the body how you want it, whatever age you're at. And so there is my email below. Just shoot me an email and I'll get you signed up for that class if you're interested. It's on Zoom. You can do it from anywhere in the world. Thank you for watching. Please click like if you liked this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time.